When faced with darkness in the world, most people look for the light. Others become the light. Alex Burkhalter is one of those people.
So it all started when I was 12 years old in the 6th grade. I lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I was going to Edison, and I was in a very abusive situation at home. My mother was very abusive. She was troubled, so there was a lot of verbal abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse going on at the time. We contacted the ranch, we went out to visit it, and the rest is history.
Alex came here at a difficult point in his life. Struggles with family, struggles with parents, and just trying to find footing. He was always positive on the outside, even while he was struggling with stuff on the inside and trying to figure out kind of where his life was taking him. And
Alex made the most of his time at the ranch.
The ranch is where I got into photography. The ranch is where I got into videography. The ranch is really where I found myself.
I let him borrow my daughter's camera. And it wasn't anything fancy. It was a little point-and-shoot Canon camera. And he would borrow it sometimes for an extended amount of time. And then he turned out he was good at it.
And I would take one frame and I started to edit it. And I fell in love with photography. So that was kind of, and for me, I never seen myself that way. So looking into the camera, I'm like, that's me. That's really me.
He gets a camera. Next thing he's doing photography, then he goes and gets help. He finds out who's the best. Then he calls him up or email, and he gets help from him.
Now, Alex is a teacher, and he's the one helping others.
he's kind of gone full circle with the I want to know what you know, and now he feels some kind of onus to give back to kids, who are going through what he's been through. So.
And once again, school for me was a safe place. So when I was in the abusive situation, I knew I could come to school and get a good meal, because we didn't always have food in the house. Sometimes we would go hungry. And so I knew I could come to school and get a good meal. I knew that I would be provided for and taken care of. So I knew that school really helped me in a way. So I wanted to give that back. Because the world needs light, and there's a lot of darkness. And even the people who do have the light to give, a lot of times they don't want to give it for whatever reason. Maybe they're scared of being hurt or losing the light, But whatever the reason is, there's light that needs to be shined in this world. The biggest thing I want people to know is that no matter how it looks, and this translates in my photography, there's always light, and you can find it. Yes, we all at some point dim our light, whether voluntarily or involuntarily. But the point is, it's still in there, and you can always find it if you search hard enough. Keep going, stay focused, don't get dragged down by the world, just focused on who God made you to be.
And no matter how dark it gets, Alex reminds us all to be the light.